Good morning, fellow punters. The clock on the wall shows it's 3 minutes past 8 on Sunday morning. Back with a couple of selections for today. I'm still in the land of the herd chokers, the city of the tribe. Not that late of a night. Got tired last night. Walked too much and ate too much yesterday. Well, ate a good bit yesterday evening. I joined up with the gang yesterday morning at 9:45. I was supposed to meet them at 10, so they're all in the hide having the breakfast. So bit of banter straight away, and the guys were going golfing. So I told them it was only a 20-minute drive out the road to the Galway Bay Golf Resort. So I said to the women, I said, what are you going to doing for the day? I thought they were going shopping. I said, would you mind taking us to the races? So I thought they were taking the piss. And I said, are you serious? They said, yeah, would you mind? And I said, absolutely not at all. So them all, mew, yippee, straight away. So I told them I picked them up at 1:15. And I was there about 10 past, and they were ready. All excited. It was like a syndicate of ladies heading for the track. Stephanie, Jodie, Katie and Kayleigh. Liz was gone to Loughrea with her man to a farm that they know they used to work with in the States or something. They told me, and I forget the story. They had a great day anyway. So we headed for the races, and two giant favourites when we went in, 2 and 3 to 1, out for a stroll, and no one means hurt. So we chose the wrong one. Sorry, I chose the wrong one. I just thought that out for a stroll that he mightn't be. So showed them how to put on a bet, and it was absolutely hilarious. So as Jim, the dad of the group, said last night, he said, and with money they'll learn fast, and they did learn fast. So that was didn't collect anything after that. The first money they collected, that in each way on a 6 to 1 shot. 3 and a 5 each way, 5 apiece, though 10 each way, and a 6 to 1. They got back 22 quid, and they were absolutely ecstatic. So they had no bet in for that. They were having a drink as well. They were on cider, and they went up. The facilities was poor enough, I thought, yesterday. There was no bar down in the usual place, and the grandstand, under the grandstand there, you had to go in, and it was chocolate block in the Ladbrokes hall there. And you'd imagine one barman would nearly do, but there'll be a heap of them there on Monday, apparently, for the Students' Day. But the horse that I picked, 4 Clean Aces, that was the one that they had their first win on, and it was absolutely brilliant. Jodie broke out on her own, she said, and she had 15 each way. So I told her back each way. I was afraid they might lose more money. So on my tips. But they done a video of it, and it was absolutely brilliant. I think that it opened up 4 to 1. I got 4 to 1 at the track, but only 2 boards showed it. And it was funny as well yesterday. Sporting Glory. I could only see even money there, and it said on the odds report after that it went out to 13 to 8 and 6 to 4. I didn't see any of that because there wasn't that many bookies there yesterday, unless it was in the 2 minutes before the off. It was returned 11 to 8. I didn't see any of that. But 4 Clean Aces has done the business. Paul Townend's only ride, Step Up and Trip, suited, and we waited in for the next race. We backed Mallow Appeal. There was a bit of word for that round the track yesterday, but I think it finished 5th. So we headed back then. We had to pick up the lads in out in Ordenmore. We tried to go into the Porterhouse, but it was booked out. So we came back into town, and we ate across the road in beside the Pucon. Can't think of it. People who know this knows the Galway. But I made a mistake. There was 2 pints of Guinness bought for me while I was waiting for my starter, and I normally have the dinner first and a pint after, and it filled me up anyway. That I was no good to drink after, so I came back around 11 o'clock. But I was too tired to do a video. A few we met at the racetrack yesterday. Shane Brodie from Ballinasloe. He works with special needs kids. Great to see him yesterday. He said he watches all the time. I was watching Senior Chiefs race on the monitor in the middle of the parade ring, and Adrian Connell from Killannon was beside me watching that. And later in the day I bumped into Paddy O'Halloran, a bannerman, and his two sons, Archie and Jack. And I said to him that I have a first cousin with the same name. He's living in Cork, and he has a son called Archie. And I said the O'Hallorans, they came from, that family came from Shenaglish outside of Gort. And he said that would be coming from the same tree, so small world. So no doubt we'll bump into Archie and Jack, young two, I think about 10 and 13, I'd say, guessing. They probably told me their ages and I forget. I'm useless to retain information at times. We got off to a great start yesterday with Senior Chief. Slowly over the lash, but he rallied again and up the hill, and it was great to see Rhys Loftus leave a message that he was on a stag party, and that he told the guys that to have faith in me, and a great price winner, 11-1. So delighted for you, Rhys, and I wish you and your wife to be the very best of health and long life of happiness. We had the one in Doncaster was an awful disappointment, but I don't know why he was back so far for one that can stay so well. And then why did he go on the rail? Why didn't he come out on the outside and come up? He got bothered, and I don't know. The reason I put up at 2 points each way, I couldn't see that if it ran to form out of the first 5. And lo and behold, I think it only beat 2 or 3 home. Lazy, it looked like the ground wasn't, I don't know, it got stuck in it or something. The best run of the day, I thought, was Transmission for a horse that I heard wasn't off the air yesterday. That there's another day in mind. We'll get to that when it comes. And he ran fierce well first time out over jumps. And was that about it? Yeah, so 11-1 and 3-1, 2 ASP winners anyway, so made a few pounds. So we're chugging along nicely in the middle lane. Not great stuff today, but the old Rowan chase is on. Long time followers remember 2 years ago Hitman got nutted on the line. It was the day we were in Limerick at the Munster National. Paul Nicholls only won this twice in the last 10 years. He has 2 out of the 5 today. Stage Star, you'd imagine, is the horse to beat in that. It's a 6-4 favourite. Goes well fresh. Unexpected party, it dealt with him before, it bet him well. Then the handicap. Ahoy Senior goes well at Aintree, but doesn't run well first time out each year. That'd be the concern. So I'm hoping Stage Star will do the business today for Harry Cobden and Paul Nicholls. Let's check the betting. The price are guaranteed now. 11-8. That'll be the selection. Anyone that thinks that's too short, maybe stick it in a double with. I'm going against the favourite in this. I'm going against Marcus Furious for Paul Nolan. Go with Fleur in the Park. Just think this might make a nice little hurler. King Quirk hasn't had a winner in a while. Andy Slattery, 2 out of 27. But this has better bumper for him. If you look, one first time out for Roscommon. I was there that day. I was impressed. There was a good bit of money. I think it opened up at 7-2 or 4-1 on the boards that day. And they hammered it. Behind my great mate, the enabler, William Money. Then ran behind the Redemption Day. By Walk in the Park. I'm on that today. The exchanges are showing it's just about gone favourite now. I bet to be fast and get 5-2 there at William Hill. 1 in Galway. I found it a car difficult in Galway. I'll try and get there was a few students knocking about town last night that bumped into me and said, give us one for Monday. I said, I'll try and give you one. They were going to the races tomorrow. I might go tomorrow, depending on how I am. Might head on then, maybe, if I have reason to head on to my Cullen. Joseph Stevens would like me to hear me saying that. I thought Zoffanien might have a shot at this, at least a place for Terence O'Brien. Seems to have improved a bit on the flat since it left Dennis Hogan. It's rated, 122 now? 121. Joey Shinnock's taken off 5, so that brings it down to 116. But it was rated in the 130s, high 130s before. Hasn't won in a while, but them 3 runs or 4 racing, but the one there behind Bustleton at a big price and a handicap of 79, behind Happy Jackie and Parliament, they're decent enough runs. So hopefully the trip, Step Up and Trip might be more suitable, perhaps, but it's, let's check the betting. 7 to 1. It's an each way to paying 5 places there. So we're not going until 11 today. They're having a lie-in this morning. They were hoping to get a drink in Galway before they leave, but the pubs don't open until 12:30 on a Sunday, unless residents might get a drink. And we're pulling in at Loan and Sean's Bear. So there could be problems. The marathon is on today in Dublin. There's a lot of road closures, and we're going to Harcourt Street. So hopefully, I seen Chapelizod Bridge and Chapelizod Road is closed for the marathon today. So hopefully we'll be able to get some route in and cross the O'Connell Bridge and up the back way into Harcourt Street. So my job is just to drop them off in Dublin and head for the west. So back home tonight, I'll try and get a couple for Galway tomorrow and maybe go. So bash the bookies, over and out.